Para sa isang malas na taon, napakaswerte. Nagkaroon ng relasyon ng aking gato.
Hello.
Para kung mag-public apologies lahat ng mga sa Ano yung akala mo?
Okay. Hi, Ben.
Hello.
Okay, how are you?
Wala. Hindi ko tinanong. Kasi sa akin,
Okay, you have 2E.
Nangyari na. Andito na tayo lahat. Dali pakiba tayo. Makiusap ka. Makiusap ka, anak. Pakiba tayo. Picture? Sure. Yes.
Okay. So here, Ben, how many reasons can you think of why people read brainstorm idea?
I think there's a lot.
Okay, how many reasons can you think of for why people read brainstorm ideas? Why do you think people read brainstorm idea?
I don't know.
Why? Okay?
I don't know.
Why, for you, why do you think you need to read something that you read that you have to think? Brainstorm, it means you have to think. Why? Why do you need stories that you need to think more? Because
Hindi, sige po. Binigyan, why allowed mo? Kapwa, ito mo. What's your one? Ang sakto na, all I'm doing.
why, Ben? Do you have any idea?
No. I can't think of any.
So probably because you can have information, you want learning, you want knowledge, you want to read something, you want to learn, you want to enjoy. Okay, so these probably the reasons why. Okay, so read this exam, make notes for your answer. Compare photos A and B. You can write the answer here and say what and why people might be reading and how they might be feeling. Okay, please compare the first picture and the second picture, and you can write your notes here. Okay, this one in the block. You tell me if you're done, Ben, okay?
I'm almost done.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
See? Okay, in the picture A, people are reading the newspaper because they want to watch the news of today. In the picture B, there are there mans. What is this? There are mans reading. There are mans. Oh, you probably have this, Ben. There are mans. Plural, men. What is a plural? There are men. Okay, there are men reading. Okay, There are men reading the map because they want to find the direction. Both two pictures, yes, okay, both two pictures show that people are focused on the thing that they are reading. Okay. That they are reading. It should be men, okay, not man, okay, plural. Okay, but the rest of your answer, very good, Ben. Construction, very good, okay? So men, Ben, men, plural, okay? Thank you, Ben. Next one. Oh, sorry, I supposed to take a screenshot. Okay. We can speculating, we can use must have, can't have, might have. We use look. Okay. Seem, appears, etc. with an adjective. So if you try to speculate, like you must have this, you can have this. We use look like plus noun, look as if plus clause. Think of examples of speculation about the photos to illustrate. Okay, we can use think of example of speculation about the photo to illustrate each point. Number one, we can use or we must have to read. What do you think? Okay, please use speculation. Where are you laughing, Ben? Ano po for the legal wife?
I don't understand
It's
it
hard
at
for you?
all.
Okay, let's move this. Okay, if it's hard for you, so here, listen to the student doing the task 2. Which structures from the learn this book does the student use? Okay, please listen. Sorry, there is already the answer. It's letter number 1. Okay. Let us have this. Okay. So here, please compare photos C and D and say what and why the people might be reading and how they might be feeling using the phrases below. Try to speak. Okay, try to speak for about 1 minute. Okay.
How do I say or I write?
Okay, you can say if you want because it is said that try to speak.
Okay.
Please study the 2 pictures.
Iba pa na yung aking neka, ako ang telchen, ako bipa. Ako di bila esta. Ako sa pero akin, mga aking neka. Siya wala joy. Ito ka rin, Esperanza. Halika, pilit ka na. Yes, that's she. Aquarium. Aquarius. Isun siya. Rabbit. Ako ikaw.
Tulo na dyan asawa ma.
Okay.
Okay? Read me. In the picture C and D, the photos are similar. Very good, Ben. In that they are reading the clearest between the photos is in photo C. The girl was reading book, while in photo D, the guy is reading the paper. Maybe it's an user manual. Okay, this one. Yeah, because the boy is trying to assemble something. Maybe he tried to use or read the manual. Okay, it could be. Yeah, very good, Ben. Yes. Okay, so in photo picture A, see, the girl was reading a book. Okay, it seems that the girl is studying here, like the boy is reading a manual for him to match, or I mean to assemble something. Okay. Now, here, does the examiner follow-up questions below agree on the two ways in which technology is having effect on the way we read? Okay, let us check then. Lesson plus students answering the question. Check the phrases you hear.
Lesson 2G, exercises 8 and 9.
How do you think technology is affecting the way we read?
Let me think about that for a moment. There's a part of me that thinks that technology is having a profound effect on the way we read. However, I'm of the opinion that that isn't necessarily the case. E-readers and tablets are already very popular with many adults, and teens read a lot on their phones. But I think it's true to say that sales of paper books are still very high and haven't been adversely affected by the advent of digital reading devices. It would be wrong to argue that tablets and e-readers won't become even more popular, but as I see it, they will never replace paper books entirely, because many people find it far more pleasurable to read off paper than off a screen.
Okay.
Okay, the answer is correct. Correct. I think it should to say that, and it would be wrong to argue that. Very good. Okay, this one. Here, compare the photos and say what disadvantages people who can read and face in life. Okay. So, compare the photos again and say what disadvantage ban that people who cannot read face in life. If you cannot read, what are the disadvantages of people who cannot read? Okay, please tell me.
Okay.
Okay. The most obvious similarity between the phone is in photo 1 and 2. Okay. The most obvious similarity between phone is the photo 1 and 2. It's about people who cannot read. But the clearest difference between the photo is in photo 1, the teacher is teaching kids to read. While in the second photo, there is a person who cannot read at all. That person just use person's hand. That person use the other person's hand to read. If you cannot read, this may cause poor health, chronic disease, and shorter life expectancy. Okay. So probably Ben, we call this as braille. Okay, this is if you cannot see, this is how the blind people will going to read. Okay, so maybe we don't know really what's this, but for sure this one is the teacher. The teacher is teaching. You are correct with your answer. The teacher is teaching how to read. Okay, in the teacher teaching kids to read. Okay, while in this one, I don't know what is this. Maybe the 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 kid is blind. We don't know, and that's why he tried to touch using braille system. The braille system is for the blind who can't read because of course they cannot see, so they have to touch the letters. Okay. So here, do you think that children read enough nowadays? Do you think, Ben? What do you think?
I think no.
Okay, why? Why you say so?
They just watch the phone every day, so they don't have time to read books, so they don't read enough.
Okay, yeah, it could be. They don't have enough time to read the book, so they don't read more. Okay, that could be. Okay, so okay, so Ben, we just have an exact time to end our lesson. But nowadays, okay, do you think the children read? Nowadays, people try to read not in the paper anymore. They don't read newspaper. They don't read in the magazines anymore because we can find it. We can watch in a video in the YouTube, and we can also try to read the Google. So it's different from before than nowadays. Okay. So before, teacher will gonna read stories, but nowadays children can read stories all by themselves using video in the YouTube. There are many lot stories. You can see the character. It's more vivid than what teacher is reading. Teacher will just read and listen. But then, if they were gonna look at the YouTube, you can see the character all by themselves. It's clear and it's easy to understand, right? Ben, so that's difference before and now. Okay? So Ben, today we don't have enough time. So teacher Anne will say goodbye, and I will see you. I will see you on next week. Okay? Bye, Ben.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Goodbye. Goodbye.